is one 15¼ ounce can of peaches. Now we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of butter, 1 teaspoon of our pure vanilla extract. Now we're gonna take some ground cinnamon. And again, we're gonna use about a teaspoon. Perfect. Teaspoon of our ground nutmeg. Now we are going to add 1/2 cup of our white sugar and 1/2 cup of our brown sugar. All right. Well, now we're just going to start to mix. Well, it took me like 5 minutes to break up that brown sugar. Does anybody have any good tips on how to keep your brown sugar from clumping up? I don't know. I keep airtight bags and all kinds of other things, trying to be careful to get all the air out, and it always turns into rocks. Anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and get this mixed up. I'm gonna let that butter melt down. And we're just gonna keep stirring so we don't burn the bottom of our peach topping here. Okay, now that we've got our butter almost completely melted into our peach topping, we are gonna go in and grab 1 tablespoon of our solution here. Try not to get any peach chunks. Let's see. There we go. That's about a tablespoon. So let's grab just a little bit more. So we're gonna do about 1.5 tablespoons, all right, of our solution. And now we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of that cornstarch to our mixture here. And we are just gonna whisk this up, get it nice and incorporated. Y'all, this is just a little slurry that we are going to put back in to get a little thickness to our syrup. Just a little more, syrupy consistency to our peach topping that we're doing. So now we are just gonna go ahead and scrape this back in. Perfect. And now we are just I'm gonna bump the temperature up just a little bit, and we are going to keep stirring this until it comes to a boil. All right, y'all. Our peach syrup topping is been boiling now. I'd say it's been bubbling now for a few minutes, and I think it's getting to a nice consistency, nice and syrupy. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna take this off the heat, and we're just gonna pour this into a bowl to start to cool down. So let's go ahead and just bring this over here. We're just gonna go ahead and pour this out. Alright, all that. Oh, it looks really good, but it does not look as good as it smells, I'll tell you that. Oh man, that smells amazing. Just because the holidays are over doesn't mean you can't treat yourself. So we're just gonna let that cool down, thicken up a little bit. We're gonna move on here to our next step. All right, so now we're gonna take 8 ounces of our cream cheese. We're gonna break 1 egg. All right, almost perfect, except for that 1 shell. We're just gonna pop that out. All right, y'all, never happened. Now we're gonna take 1 cup of our white sugar, 2 teaspoons of our vanilla extract. 1, 2, perfect. Okay, let's get the mixing. Okay. We have got our cream cheese filling here at a consistency I'm happy with. Let's go ahead. And all that's all you're supposed to clean them off like that. Well, let's go ahead and bring in our pie crust. Whoa, man, look at that. This is our graham cracker crust. Now we are just going to go ahead and spoon in our cream cheese. I should say our cheesecake filling. All right, let's see how we did here. All right, so that is looking good. Actually, I'm very happy with that. Let's go ahead and get this smoothed out. I'm gonna try and pretend that that didn't happen. Now that we've got our cheesecake in there, we are going to take some peaches now, and we're just gonna gently start to layer this on top of our cheesecake. And I think it looks like I'm gonna have a little more of our peach mixture than I'm gonna have pie, so I might have to make another one after this, and I'm okay with that. Just have to be a good neighbor and bring one of these pies across the street. All right, y'all, that is looking good. I would venture to say great. Let's go ahead and let that run over to this side a little bit. Okay, y'all, that is looking perfect. Our peach cobbler cheesecake is ready for the oven. All right, we're gonna put this in the oven at 350 degrees, and we're gonna cook it for about 40 minutes. Our cheesecake peach cobbler is fresh out of the oven. All right. Y'all, we are gonna just let this rest for a little while, probably about an hour or so before we cut into it. But how fabulous does that look? I cannot wait to take a bite. All right, y'all. Our peach cobbler cheesecake has been resting for about an hour and 15 minutes. And I just can't wait any longer. So we are gonna go ahead and cut out a slice. I'm a little interested to see exactly how this is gonna turn out. All right. See how we did here. Oh, so far, so decent. Oh, there we go. Y'all, that looks good. Tell you what, looks pretty good to me. Go ahead and give this a taste. Oh wow, this is tasty. All right, y'all, enjoy.
Can I have a bite?
Oh, look at this. Celebrity appearance here in the kitchen.
Ooh, look at
right.
that cheesecake cooked up.
Elaine
Oh,
Carroll.
cool. Oh my God.
Right?
That is so good.
Y'all should try this one.